Yo, good morning,
Yo,
good morning, good morning.
Yo,
Welcome to episode 50 of
50,
the Normal
bitch.
Fucking Convos podcast.
Give him a like 50 piece real quick. This was light. This was light shit. This was light work.
Fetty.
This was light work.
Yeah, this was light
This is
work, bro. We
super
put
light
50
work.
under the books real quick.
Yeah, only took a
This
year.
how we do it. Not
Way to,
quite.
way to shit on my
Almost a year.
celebration, yo. Way to shit on my celebration. Who said that?
All
Fuck
right.
you, Everett.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course it was Everett. Who the fuck else would it be?
Only took a year.
That's how it worked, G.
Yeah, it was
That's
easy. It just
exactly
took a
how it
year.
worked.
Easy, just took a year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff that they don't know behind the scenes.
Big facts.
Yeah,
Apple
it's
hating on
always
us
something
and
that we.
Nah, shout out Apple Podcast for finally coming around. And
Yeah,
letting us
for real.
put
That's
our
what that
podcast
took.
on a
That took.
platform.
I swear that shit like it's that shit seemed like it took forever, bro.
It did. It was like
That's
2-3
it.
episodes where, you know what I mean, we was like, okay, welcome to Apple, and then see what had happened was
We tried. Shit. What else was we supposed to do? We fucking tried. That shit was not working out.
oh yeah, it wasn't no man.
It is what it is, man. It is what it fucking is. No, did y'all niggas did y'all see that article that came out about the Golf Impact Award shit?
No.
Bobby, did you see that?
You lost me at golf. I know
So
Jack Nicholson, Arnold Palmer, and Tiger Woods. Other than that, I'm lost. Shooter McGavin, like Happy Gilmore.
only
Yo, we ain't introducing
Happy
ourselves or nothing. We
Gilmore.
just said fuck that shit, huh?
well,
We'll
we'll
introducing
get there.
ourselves.
We'll get there. We'll get
Okay.
there. No, so what they did was the PGA, is that professional? Yeah, PGA. They
Boo.
basically came up with this award to give to essentially they came up with an award to give to the most popular golfer.
Okay.
The person who brings the most eyes to the world of golf, the people that or whoever brings in like the most search name, the most, social media active, or you know what I'm saying, whoever bringing the most people to the sport, they get an award, and they get a like some type of cash. Like, I don't know really what interested me about it. What got me interested in it was the fact that the implications on the other sports. Because if you add in NFL, NBA, NHL, the shit like that, the impact players will be completely different.
It'll be
Like,
LeBron James getting paid every year.
Yeah, real shit. Like, LeBron James is the face of the NBA.
Basically,
You know what I'm saying? And then you got,
ain't no
Is
LeBron
it
of
basically
golf.
a MVP award ceremony of golf? That's what it sounds like. MVP. We gonna pay the most popular player.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Like that, like no bullshit. That's kind of what it is.
So basically, the MVP of this year.
Whack.
Insert Tiger Woods here.
Whack.
Yeah, and Tiger Woods is the first recipient of that.
Oh, really? Oh, I was just talking shit. He really is. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Who else would you give it to?
Imagine,
I mean,
right.
Who else do you know?
Right. Name me 5 golf players right now.
Phil Mickelson.
Who?
Phil Mickelson. He's the
Fucking
white
Tiger Woods. Fucking
He's the
Tiger
white Tiger
Woods.
Woods.
Oh, the white
Palmer, Jack Nichols, Shooter McGavin, and Happy Gilmore. That's what. Okay, so now don't get shot.
Okay.
Of course, Happy Gilmore.
Bob Barker.
But no, like
Bob Barker.
He beat the shit out of Happy.
It was just for me. It was just dope to see that, like, it was dope to see that people are starting to get their due, because we get so many of, especially for us, there's so many of us that carry these sports. You know what I'm saying? Think about if they came out with this shit 10 years ago. It would have been all black faces for these Impact Awards, no matter what sport you was in, except for maybe hockey. If you was talking baseball, it would have been a black pitcher, because it would have been like Aroldis Chapman or some shit when he was in Cincinnati, because he was throwing that 105 fastball.
Jesus Christ.
You got LeBron James.
He go to?
5 years ago, it probably would have been either what's the nigga on the Chiefs? Quarterback. It would either been Patrick Mahomes or Russell Wilson or the nigga from Baltimore. I don't know if he was in the league
Lamar
yet.
Jackson.
But yeah, like, if you want to talk about Impact Award and who's bringing eyes to the sport, Tiger Woods has to be up there. LeBron James has to be up there. Like, in golf, the only other person I know, like, off the top of my head is Phil Mickelson. Like, him and Tiger are like 1-2 every year.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Like, even in the Masters.
Neither, nor do I care. Is he black?
He's the white Tiger. He's the white Tiger.
I'm just talking shit.
Oh, white Tiger.
White Tiger. There's only one tiger. Ain't no white tiger. Fuck out of here.
Look, there's Tiger, then there's Tiger. He's Tiger.
No, Tiger is the one that got the damn award.
He's Tiger. He's a liger. He's a liger. He's a liger.
A liger.
He's a liger.
Not a liger though. Nah, but I just kind of I just thought it was dope. Like, other than it really wasn't nothing else to talk about other than that. Like, I just kind of thought it was dope that, you know what I'm saying, they starting to give recognition to the people that's bringing money to their sport.
Okay,
so I think
so. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, that is kind of dope though. I'm not even gonna talk about how long it took them to do it and be like about time. I'm gonna just, you know what, I'm gonna be grateful they finally came around to it.
Right.
That's
kind of
cute.
how it started with me. That's how it started with me. Like, instead of being like, oh, it's about time y'all start paying motherfuckers what they worth, it was like, oh, at least y'all paying motherfuckers what they worth.
Yeah.
Like, that's where my mindset went.
Hey, I got a question. So,
what's up?
You think this award is about recognizing those people who are bringing attention and revenue to the sport, right?
That's the way that they presented it, yes.
Okay. So, if you have to have Tiger, if you have to have LeBron, if you want to say Patrick Mahomes, who would it be for the WNBA or the
Brittany Reiner or Lisa Leslie?
Brittany, no, because Lisa Leslie is out the league. It'd have to be Brittany Reiner or oh shit, what's shorty name in
Sheryl Swoops.
Damn.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
I actually, and it's so funny that you asked that, because I actually do know a few of the. I watch WNBA games. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. But honestly, it would be Sue Bird. It wouldn't be a black player.
Who?
It'd be Sue Bird.
Who?
Sue Bird is definitely the biggest player in the WNBA right now.
Who them people?
You stupid. Brianna. You got Brianna Stewart. You got Candace Parker.
Who?
I heard Candace Parker. I heard of Candace Parker.
Yeah, Skylar Diggins Smith. Like, come on now. I know you don't know E because you're a misogynist, but
I am not a misogynist.
Don't play my homie like that. Just because he don't watch WNBA don't make him a misogynist.
Right, and I would not watch it.
The fact that he's saying who them people and being like who, like he's Soldier Boy, that's what make him a misogynist.
Who?
Right.
I heard of Scholar. Dre.
Candace Parker.
I know who Scholar is.
WNBA.
What is that?
WNBA.
No, I fully support tall gay women balling.
Who said they were all gay?
Why they gotta be gay? Most of them women are married to men.
Did you just say that?
Oh man, I just imagine that when you said it, and I just imagine like
let's go, man.
When they get home, they throw their dudes up on the wall like, "Who you gonna give me that dick tonight, bitch?"
I fucking hate y'all, man.
I'm just saying.
Let's fucking go.
He said they're married to men. Oh, okay.
They the type of women that go home and slap their man on the ass like good game. Make that dinner, bitch.
I ain't fucking with y'all, bitches. I am.
Hey, I was with you until you said they were married to men, and then I just imagine that shit.
I'm trying to throw a tall cape on.
A 6X cape.
Trying to throw a rainbow cape on.
Normal convo.
Shout out Hellboy Trill.
Shout out Hellboy Trill.
For sure. Shouts out.
And check out his other YouTube page is Strap Life DJ. He got that fire on there. I mean, like he got on there.
Can't say it on YouTube, but he's got the bang bangs.
You can't say gun on YouTube.
Why not? Just call it Strap.
Huh?
Well, if you get a following,
we won't call it that.
What they'll do is demonetize you. They'll demonetize you if you get to a certain point. You won't be able to make money on the video.
If you
Yo, Bobby.
Yeah, there's like words you can't say on YouTube.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
What you trying to say, B? What up?
You see my strap?
No, motherfucker. We're not calling it that.
Hey, help him look for it.
Yo.
Look at his face.
Oh, shit.
Help him look for it.
Stupid. Shout out to Pussy Talk. Shout out to Q-Wop.
Shouts out. Thank you so much.
Shouts out to y'all, man.
Showed us hella love. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure. They are directly the reason that we are currently on YouTube. So shout out to them for sure.
Right.
Hey, side note, Drunk Bobby will not be making any more appearances on podcast.
Drunk Bobby is a motherfucker.
I like that motherfucker.
Man, I called Everett the other day, like, yo, E, did I say anything embarrassing and whatever? Like, he was like, man, you were just the star of the show. I think he was just trying to not hurt my feelings and not tell me that I was embarrassing. I listened to that shit. I'm like, bro, I was wilding. Hey, while we on here, while we live, I gotta give an apology to Kiki. Cause I cussed her out on that.
Yeah, you was wilding, bro.
I thought, if you look at that video when she said, "Oh," I wasn't looking at the camera, so I thought it was Everett that said that shit, and that's why I was like, "Shut up, bad bitch," because I was referring to Everett's nickname. Because Brandon,
I knew that.
Yeah, but they did, and that's what they was like. Why Kiki gotta shut up? And I'm like, what the fuck they talking about? Like, because you just came up with a joke. Somebody had said that was cute, and Brandon was like, well, that's one way to look at it, trying to call me a simp. And then I thought Everett was following up with the all. And because that's what he do.
I was innocent. I was innocent.
You was.
I just let him
does that.
No, I apologize to Kiki, but now fuck you, Everett. Just because it's something you would do. You was innocent then, but
look, I don't get an apology because it's something I would do.
Yes, motherfucker.
Right.
That's how that works. You see how they treat men?
What the fuck you mean
they treat men?
What the fuck you trying to say?
How they treat men?
What you trying to say, bad bitch?
You don't think I don't deserve an apology?
Nah. We ain't gonna skip past that. This is how they treat men. Who was the they in that sentence?
You do. What? You do. You do.
So who am I supposed to be? I'm not a man in this situation.
Hey, I support everybody being what they want to be.
Bitch.
Bobby, I'm just fucking with you.
I know where you live at.
Yo,
I'm just fucking with you, Bobby. But shouts out to them. Shouts out to them.
Shout out to QWOP.
You know, we definitely are on YouTube because of them. And yes, we kind of biting their style, but hey.
Let's just say they put us on to some game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's
shout out CL, shout out Annie, Kiki, Mo, Nikki.
Yeah, hopefully they're watching.
Yeah,
I think they're watching.
Annie said she was gonna watch.
Yeah, they definitely help us push forward, and we definitely inspired by them and the advancements that they're making.
Yeah, and I definitely enjoy the episodes. And Everett.
Yes.
Man, when you said kill those babies with the straightest face, I died, bro. That Everett, wow, yo.
That's a wild nigga, bro.
For those who missed it, y'all just gotta go watch Queens with Attitude podcast and Pussy Talks with CL.
Check out Pussy Talks.
Yeah, because we're guests on there. So so
we enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I have fun. And like I said, Drunk Bobby ain't making no appearances no more. I thought, I listened to that shit and thought I was wilding. Ain't no way they gonna hit me back for another episode. Then CL hit my inbox like, yo, you coming on my show? I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I just knew
you and CL. Nah, you and CL are a bad mix. Y'all niggas don't need to be on the same pod no more.
No, yes, we do. I love CL. I love that energy.
You and CL do not need to be on the same episode ever again, bro.
Yeah, we do. Hey, CL, invite me back on Pussy Talks.
Should we hop in the?
I had fun. I had a fucking blast.
What was that, Mr. Bend Over Your Bitch? Because he got detailed conversations. We might have to, link with him.
Marquise too, man. Shout out to Marquise too.
Yeah,
shout out to him,
man. Y'all was putting in work for real. Like y'all niggas really gave us a run for our money. Actually made us think about some shit about how we do this pod shit. So,
hell yeah! Oh, that shit was dope. President. Turtle for president. Turtle for president.
Hey, he kept calling that nigga turtleneck.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Hey, he's a funny nigga.
Hey, yeah, Turtle was hilarious, yo. We need to get him on the pod.
Oh yeah, I can see our network growing. I can see our network growing now.
Oh yeah,
because it's to the point now to where just those 2 episodes, like I just got like a good 5-6 requests in the past week. So
same. Looking for Mr. Ben Rover. Yeah, I mean, I'll fucks with him too.
That's he requested me yesterday. I can't remember what his actual name was, but he on there. But anyway, let's get to our shit.
Yo,
welcome to episode 50 of the Normal Convo Pod.
50 piece.
I am your host, Brandon, aka the motherfucking Podfather, aka Potty Rich, aka Pod Wave, aka Pod Shiesty, aka Perfect Family Man, aka Soccer Father, aka Not So Basketball Father, aka the Dancing Blood, aka the Shimmy and Rasta, aka DJ Chef Boy RB, aka Bus Stop Brewster, aka Tongue in the Butt, aka a whole bunch of other shit that I cannot fucking think of right now. And as y'all can see, I'm here with my guys, my brothers, my business partners, I ain't gonna say my everything because that kind of sounds a little sus, but these are my guys.
We his everything.
Oh man!
Don't ever at that. Ever.
Don't ever call us your everything. The fuck?
I didn't. I said I'm not gonna call you my everything.
But you said it. So you put it out there.
Whatever.
So I just roll with it.
Anyway,
Hey,
Oh, y'all
Everett,
niggas
you
gonna
brand us
introduce
everything.
yourself.
I know. I love you too, Pod Daddy.
I hate this nigga.
AKA
man.
Pod Daddy. Oh yeah, AKA
Well,
Short
y'all-
Report a lot.
Pod, you're everything. You Jodeci ass nigga.
Hey, I could
I'll
be
cry
Joseph.
for you as
I might.
Yeah.
I might cry for sure.
No, you will. You will cry.
Oh, you
What was
niggas
it?
gonna introduce yourself?
What was it? Episode 8? He cried. Hey y'all, he definitely cried on the podcast. All right, shit. I'll
So
go.
what?
I'll introduce myself. So what? So we gonna make fun of it. This ain't gonna die. It's recorded.
Whatever. Type shit.
This is Bobby, aka Aries the God, aka the graphic shirt god, aka the reference god, aka God,
Fact.
aka Bobby Drake.
The motherfucking Iceman.
There we go, aka Pod Main, aka King Petty, Petty White, Deacon Petty Wop, Petty Spaghetti, all other petty you can put with it, aka Rowdy Potty Piper, aka Aaron just reminded me of this one the other day, aka the porn historian, aka Jizzy Boy Senior. Fuck, I got a lot more, but I just can't remember right now. So go ahead.
Yo. Good morning, good people. This your boy
AKA,
Everett.
King,
King, aka. Okay.
Right.
Good morning, people. This your boy Everett, aka Mr. Tell It Like It Is.
Good morning,
aka
his white
Mr. Kill the Babies. AKA
Borderline Junior.
where is your
Nah,
daughter?
that nigga senior.
He definitely
Where's
is.
your daughter?
Where is your daughter?
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your daughter is?
At church?
With Pastor Pimple Everett.
Look,
Pastor,
the
AKA
good Lord.
Pastor Pepper.
Hey, I'll lay hands on you. The good Lord, I'll lay hands on you.
Yeah. You gonna
She
let
get
something
she get on her knees to pray.
Yeah, all right.
Everett reminds me of that dude, that one pastor. Have y'all seen that one pastor who was smacking the shit out of these people talking about some oral sex?
Oh yeah.
That's my spirit human.
That's your spirit human.
That's my spirit
Nigga say
human.
my spirit human.
Oral sex.
So you ain't got a spirit animal, you got a spirit human.
There you go.
That's funny as fuck.
But that's all I got. That's all I got.
No, he got more.
Well, shit. Of course he got more.
Yeah, but
We're
it's
gonna
early.
leave it there. We're gonna leave it there.
We're just gonna leave it there. We'll pick it up next week.
Of course. Let's get into
AKA the
this shit,
Sim
man. Definitely the Sim Genie. Not be our guest. What's the genie called from Aladdin?
Friend like me.
Fuck.
Never find a friend like
There
me.
you go. Yeah, there you go. We definitely got to add that to Everett's drops. The friend like me song. The whole thing.
The whole song.
Type shit. Let's get into the shit, man. Let's
get it.
Let's start with some. Huh? Yeah, how was y'all week?
Yeah, we ain't did weeks.
It was mad. Go ahead, E.
It's been a long ass week. I'll tell you that. It's been a long ass week. Man, just some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes of this. Mr. Tell It Like It Is, Mr. Where's Your Daughter? Man, but we put it behind us and we try to bring out good content every week. But man, sometimes shit be going on. Y'all have no fucking idea. And no, a lot of times we don't talk about it. But
Long
shit
story
going
short,
on.
y'all. Everett didn't get his before the podcast beat before he started. He didn't get his
I know y'all see that comment.
Y'all need a female guest who just twerks the whole episode. I'm with it.
Shouts out to Mafaro.
Yeah, definitely.
Shouts out, friend of the show.
Definitely.
Dating show coming soon. Look out for that.
Shout out HLC the podcast, Horny Lazy Christian. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Mufaro, that's not gonna happen. You know your sister, nigga. She will kill me, you, and these two niggas. So no, we not going.
Let Everett do it. Everett
the bad bitch.
Everett wanna be all private and shit. He don't never want to. He pretend like he don't be getting no hoes at all.
Man, I'll be at church. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just be trying to
on a podcast talking about where your daughter at, but he want to pretend like he a whole ass Christian innocent motherfucker.
Where's your daughter so I can minister to her?
Yeah, all right, nigga.
Who daughter? No, I'm playing.
How was your week, Bobby?
Oh shit. My week was cool, man. I ain't really do shit for real, man. I worked. Just made some money on the side doing DoorDash and shit. You know what I mean? It was kind of a productive week for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was cool. I mean, it was productive. I got some shit done. Yeah, really, I ain't do too much. I'm kicking it with the home. Oh yeah, besides Q-Wop and Pussy Talks. You know what I mean? My week wasn't all that eventful besides that. I mean, but I definitely had a fucking blast. I threw up on Sunday and Monday. Like, I think my body just now not being sore no more from drinking all that much. Killed that whole half a bottle of 4-Road. I kept this fucking bottle just to know, like, you know what I mean, don't ever do this again. Yo.
Just keep that clip of you chugging it, and you'll be all right.
Oh yeah. That was CL fault, yo. Yeah, take this to the face. Oh hell yeah, Aries season, definitely.
For sure. Yeah, definitely got to talk about that.
Yeah, here come these ratchet ass
Aries ass niggas.
Man, fuck you,
all y'all Aries
ass Aquarius ass. Man, get your emotional ass out of here.
Yeah, put some respect on it.
Yeah, Aquarius season over with. Look. Aquarius and Cancer get along so well because they cry so much.
Damn.
But Aquarius is crying peace. Aquarius is crying peace. We don't cry around nobody else.
They still cry.
But we cry with ourselves.
Oh God. All y'all niggas is doves. Y'all some dove ass niggas. Y'all some dove ass crying ass nigga. Oh, when doves cry.
That's why
when doves cry.
That's why Aquarius and Cancer make a good couple.
Oh shit. Somebody gotta be an asshole.
I'll take that role.
Now my week was actually pretty cool. On top of actually my week was cool, my weekend fucked up. But on top of Q-Wop, and then we did Pussy Talk. Fucking yesterday, because I go Uber every weekend.
Yeah.
So I was Ubering Saturday night, and my fucking car died when I had a nigga in the car, bro. And I mean, like, nigga,
back. Didn't you just get that car?
Nigga, like in July, nigga.
Yeah, take that car back.
What happened?
So I don't know. It was like by the time it was the middle of the night. It was like 2:00 in the morning when it happened.
Oh hell no!
And everything closed on Sunday, so I didn't even really get a chance to even, what I'm saying, call nobody, figure out where I could take it, all that type of shit. So, once we get done with this, that's what I'll be doing today, is trying to figure out where I'm gonna take this fucking car. Luckily we got a spare, but yeah, this nigga was dude was cool as fuck too. Like, we was driving down the street and I was pressing the accelerator and that motherfucker just died. Like, and it wasn't a battery because all my lights still on, radio still blasting, all that type of shit. And I don't know what type of damage I had to do to that car to get that nigga home and to get myself home, because we was like 15 minutes away from where he was going. So I didn't want to leave his ass stranded, you know what I'm saying, at 2:00 in the morning. So I finally got him home, and then I ran every single light getting home to make sure that I got home okay at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know what neighborhood I live in. I can't just be on the side of the fucking road in my car. I don't give a fuck if I live here or not. Police is not giving a fuck where my address is if they see me at 2:00 in the morning walking down the street. So that kind of fucked up my Sunday.
Wait, so how did you get him home?
I was still in the car. Like I just had to keep starting that bitch up. Like it was kind of that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know how much damage I did to the car after that because I just had to keep starting it, and I would drive until it died again, start it back up, drive until it died again. Like it died maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, that's not good, but you did what you had to do. Hopefully, it was it's home. Minimal. You know what I mean? Hopefully you didn't really do any damage, but I guess you'll find out.
Yeah. So
there's something wrong with that from the get-go.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it was like, all right, am I going to try to call my insurance at 2:00 in the morning to send me a tow truck that might not be here till 4? Or am I going to hope that this warranty, or am I going to use this warranty and hope it covered whatever the fuck is wrong with this car and whatever fucking damage I just did to it? So, when we get done today, I'll be calling my warranty company and seeing where I can take the car, and hopefully it's covered under that warranty because the nigga broke. Unless y'all want to donate, I'm broke. Anybody wants to donate some money?
Oh, we all broke. Well, everything. I'm broke,
bruh.
So yeah, like my week was cool, but my weekend was tough, and it's so crazy because I actually made a deep. Like I think I was out there for. I was only out there for about 4 hours. I think I made like $200. Like bullshit. I was making, like I was killing them. I was making mash. This nigga is stupid.
Wow.
Starting OnlyFans.
Hey, start your OnlyMans.
This nigga is stupid.
Start your OnlyMans.
I've been trying,
for the tip.
You know, my wife ain't down. Y'all know I like being naked. I don't give a fuck who see me naked. She is not down for the OnlyFans. I've been trying, bro. She is not with it.
Y'all can wear masks.
I'm glad you got home safe.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, when y'all
glad you got home safe.
Yeah. But last night when we was in the group chat, that's a little bit of what everything was about.
Okay, understood.
But you know, we got the spare car, so I'll at least be able to get back and forth to work until I figure out what's wrong with my shit. So I'll be all right for the moment. I really don't want to drive that spare car, but I really ain't got too much of a fucking choice. So that's just kind of how it's gonna go until then. But yeah. So I was reading, it's been all over the news, actually. It's actually kind of funny. The Senate passed the fucking bill the other day to make daylight savings the official time of the country. Like
about time.
The long hours, the springtime daylight savings.
Yeah.
That is officially, or at least through the Senate, still got to go through House of Representatives and all that type of shit. But they said it could start as early as next year. And like, I guess whenever we spring forward next year, that's going to be the new standard time, and that's just going to be what it is.
Okay. All right. There's something behind that I'm skeptical of, but hey, I guess we'll find out in time. I'm just always skeptical of shit that just comes out of nowhere like that.
What are your concerns about it, E?
I don't know yet. I mean, that's why I said we'll see in time, but I just don't have that whole whatever the politicians do, they have our best interests in mind with it. I don't go for that. Like there's something's behind this. Somebody says exactly. Not to say I don't enjoy it, because I definitely I prefer, daylight savings time. But
Yeah, who wants it to get dark at 5 o'clock?
Exactly, but I'm always skeptical of just when you try to put certain shit into law out of nowhere. Like, where did this come from? Something prompted this. Something prompted it. I don't know yet. I'm just skeptical. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I guess we'll see in time. But I'm just skeptical of just legislation that comes out of nowhere and nobody talked about. Just what prompted it now this year?
Motherfucker got tired of that shit.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
He left.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
But like you said, it still got to go through the House, and it may not even be approved, but it looks like it will be.
They're gonna approve that shit.
So
yeah, I think it'll get approved too. Because I mean, at this point, like everybody hates the fallback era. Like the only thing that's good about it is we get an extra hour of sleep. But
and that's only for that time.
Right? Like who the fuck wants the sun going down at 4 o'clock?
And you know,
nobody enjoys that.
There's some countries that don't even do that shit like at all. I thought everybody did that shit. I just found out the other day it's certain countries that don't even do it. It's certain states here that don't do that shit. I didn't even know that.
That's the us thing. That's the American thing.
I'm like, why Ohio doing that shit? We need to
Yeah, that's a very American thing to do.
Yeah, I had no idea. I thought the whole country did it at the very least. I thought it was practiced all over the world. But nah, I just found out a few days ago. It's certain motherfuckers that don't do that shit at all. I get it, man. It's goofy as fuck. It's goofy. It's goofy shit. Like, who want to keep changing their clock back and forth and shit? For what?
Us, apparently.
I didn't. I didn't vote for that.
Fucking
shit.
Doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
I do like. So even with like, I do agree with you, E. Like, I do think it's something, you know, politically motivated that got them, you know, all of a sudden be, oh shit, let's give them an extra hour of sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Because originally it was for
the farmers,
the farmers, and
that's where it came from.
And I completely understand that aspect of it, but we adopted it so easily and without question. We didn't even think to ask why the fuck we got to go back an hour. Like why does the sun got to go down earlier in the fall and winter? Like I would still like sun at 7 o'clock in December. Like that'd still be nice for me. Like I don't need it to get dark early.
Right.
It's a Christmas thing.
Yeah, that's stupid. Because the sun be coming up at 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Like why? Why is the sun up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning? I don't need to be up that early.
What we do,
like at all? No. Well, our job we do, but fuck that. Like, obviously it's more to be seen. I personally think it'll pass. I don't think that it'll be it because when it went through the Senate, it was unanimous. Like nobody voted against that shit.
I mean, why would they?
It's very rare. It's very rare
that everybody agrees.
Yeah, that everybody agrees on something is usually very rare. So for everybody to agree on it in the Senate, I don't think it's going to have too much problem in the House. But I think, I mean, obviously it's going to work for everybody. Like, who's going to complain about an extra hour of sun?
I'm definitely not.
Because I'm not.
I'm for it. Pass that shit. Matter of fact, just go ahead and make it permanent this year. Just move that shit up. Why not? We already got it. Why the fuck not?
Just do it now. Fuck it.
Yeah, just do it now.
Yeah. Since y'all trying to rush this shit anyway, just do it now. We already
do it today. Do it today.
Yeah, first day of spring was official. How about that? Was the official
all
day
this shit is made up. I think all of it is made up. It's all
not
made up.
These damn kids. What What about these kids?
Kill him.
I think. Hey, real quick, y'all, man, what the fuck is Crook doing on Twitter? I seen something. He had posted something about. He talking about this is so sad, right? So he retweeted somebody else's video, and a motherfucker did like the alphabet chicken nuggets, and it spelled out "fuck you" to the kid, and he gave it to the kid. The kid didn't even look old enough to fucking read.
That's what's up.
Like the kid didn't even look old enough to read, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, that's funny. And then all of the comments, it was so crazy, bro. All of the comments like, oh, they need to call Child Protective Services. Why would you do that to a kid? I'm so sad when people are bad parents. I'm like,
those people who make no comments aren't parents, because anybody, right. I take it as fuck them kids. He gave it to him.
Exactly.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
We all know what fuck them kids mean. We all know what fuck them kids mean.
It's just a joke.
Mean fuck your kid.
It's just a joke. You know, we're in an era of you can't offend anybody. Everything's offensive. Everything has to feel good. You can't. Everybody gets a participation trophy. You can't. Everybody's got to feel good. Fat acceptance. All this stuff is accepted now. You can't make anybody feel good.
You get on my damn nerves.
Yeah, all this social justice warrior, this social justice bullshit. Just that's not nice. It's not right. Call Child Protective Services. You know that's what the era we live in. I mean, it's damn chicken nuggets.
We live in a hypersensitive society right now. I'm a firm believer in fuck
them kids. I do too. That's why we get along.
No,
fuck them.
She didn't say kill the kids, Everett.
It's the same thing.
It is the same thing.
It's the same thing. Kill them, fuck them, whatever.
Wait, what?
Pause.
Moving right along. What the fuck?
But no, it was just funny to me because it was fucking Crook, bro. Like all the shit that Crook been going through in the past couple of weeks, like. And Crook was like, "Oh my God, this is so sad. How can parents treat their kids like this?" And all I could think was, I'm like, "Nigga, that little nigga cannot read. How can
Joe Budden treat us like this?"
Yeah, like he can't read, bro. Like, what's the fucking problem? Like, just like you said, like this whole social justice warrior shit. Like,
I hate it. Hate it. It's gone too far.
It's aggravating as fuck. It's aggravating as fuck because it's like. What's the fucking point of? Yeah, like you realize how often I tell my kids "fuck you." Like, how often do I mean that shit? Like, come on now, ain't nobody got time for that shit. It's just stupid. We got here because I don't know. I think Everett said something that made me think about it.
Oh, by the way, Brandon, I did listen to that Slaughterhouse album. I finally listened to it. I finally got around. Yeah, they feelings hurt. They real butthurt over this shit.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I can't blame them, but go ahead.
Did you listen to JBP when Royce was on there?
No. I haven't listened to the Joe Budden podcast in a very long time. Ever since we started.
I felt like you like I see Everett shaking his head, so I'm assuming that's the only reason Everett listened to it because I know he behind on there too.
No, I listened to it with Royce on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I figured you only listened to it because Royce was on there.
Okay, yeah.
Now, if he get everybody on there, I'll listen to that one. I'll watch the YouTube of that one.
Not the way them niggas was like. Nigga, like you say Joel and Crook, no, fucking Royce feelings is hurt.
Well, I knew Royce feelings was hurt when when he made that post about what if somebody came to you in your building and told you gotta cut your other partners out?
The whole building analogy.
Yeah. I've seen Royce's feelings was hurt right there. But I get it.
If you would have heard the tone in that nigga voice, Royce was fucking hurt.
Yeah, like, did you see the words that they bleeped out? They bleeped out some of the stuff he said. I wonder what it was that they censored that he said.
That's what I want to know. I want to know what they said because
I'm for that.
He was saying some shit.
I want to see that.
And she's right.
I want to see him throw hands to get it over with.
I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that. I want
to see it. Just let them throw hands and get it over with. Just fight like brothers do, man. Fight like brothers do.
And that's how Royce was talking. Like Royce was talking from that's my brother's standpoint. Like y'all niggas really hurt my feelings. Cause basically he was just saying like, I understand how y'all niggas cannot like Joe. I understand how a lot of niggas cannot like Joe.
Oh yeah.
Why am I getting hit? Like you shooting at this nigga, but I'm in the house.
That's the analogy he said. Yeah.
Like, and it's so crazy because what actually hit me, because you know I'm a dancing blood, but when he said like, when you got to go see a nigga, if you say it's on site, when you go see a nigga, if it's a nigga that you respect next to him,
you chill.
I'm gonna have to see that nigga another day.
You chill, yeah.
Like, you can't shoot at a nigga if I'm standing next to him and you're supposed to have the respect for me that I got for you. And if you want to shoot at him, cool. Make sure I'm not in the fucking vicinity because I didn't do shit. Like, I just don't understand why. I just don't understand why. Like, I understand. Like, if your feelings hurt, let your feelings be hurt. That's cool. But y'all airing out shit that niggas really don't give a fuck about, and then Royce ain't popping back at y'all because he even said in an interview with Joe, like, I got the footage that nobody wants released. Like, I didn't release that because Crook asked me not to release it, and he was like, I'm not giving it to Joe because Joe gonna release it, and Joe was like, "Yeah,
like,
it would have already been out."
Yeah,
like everybody know what type of time. Yeah, everybody know what type of time Joe on.
Yeah, but at the same time, him not putting that pull up out with a Crooked on there looks funny though. It looks funny.
Now it does. It didn't look funny when he did it. It does now. Now it looks funny because now I want to know what's in there.
Yeah, because it's got to be something that makes him look bad. Because it's like, if you'll put out something that makes somebody else look bad, but when it comes to you, now you want to withhold it, that looks very shady upon you.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Shady.
Well.
Reference guy.
Not after last year.
AKA God.
Yes. AKA God.
But yeah, I don't want to see them fighting. I don't want to see them fighting and all that. I don't even want to hear diss records, none of that. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
I disagree with you, Everett. I do want to see it. I want to see a diss or them throw hands or whatever it takes for them to get this shit out the way so they can start, healing and getting their shit back together. You know what I mean? Because all this petty bickering back and forth. That shit ain't about nothing. Either do something. Is this leading to something or not? Or y'all just crying and arguing and shit like little girls and shit? You know what I mean? Like high school.
You won't
do what you need to do.
You have to listen to that episode.
Huh?
You have to listen to that episode.
Yeah, okay. It's a lot there. Just check it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll clear up a whole bunch of shit because Royce damn near said, me and Joe got to come behind you niggas and clean this up. So we can raise the value of Slaughterhouse, so we can do something with Slaughterhouse. So whatever the situation was, it ain't gonna be all four of them.
No,
I can't see a world where it's gonna be all four of them.
That's over.
Nah,
but I can see
now that Joel and Crook did this, I think they did that way too early. They just killed Slaughterhouse for no fucking reason. They pretty much killed it.
Oh, you taking a shot this early, huh?
She just got off work.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Annie.
If it wasn't so early, I would take one too.
I ain't taking no shot.
I gotta work tonight.
It is over.
Oh, responsible ass nigga.
Nah, fuck that. I just ain't trying to get wasted.
Responsible ass nigga.
I wasn't responsible last Sunday night.
No, you were not, sir.
Definitely not. Okay, we can stop talking about this pussy dryer upper though. What else we got?
Yeah, for sure. Bobby, you wanna lead us in our first shit?
No. What?
You wanna trigger some motherfuckers, or you wanna get goofy for a little bit?
Let's get goofy for a little bit. We ain't been goofy for a while.
All right. How many horny games did you play as a kid?
All of them. Jizzy Boy Senior, I play
all of them. She said, "I drink before I go in." That's what's up.
I know that's right.
Drunken Bobby.
Hey, Drunk Bobby is not making no more appearances. Rest in peace to Drunk Bobby.
Nah, you was the star, bro. You was the star of the show.
Nah, Everett, I feel like you ain't a real friend right now, man. You could have told me, like, bro, you was wilding. Nah, you was over here trying to sugarcoat shit. You should have told me what the fuck I was doing, like when I asked you, bro.
You should have called Justine.
But
she watched the entire episode from start to finish.
But Bobby, you
upstairs.
You weren't disrespectful.
You weren't.
Drunk Bobby.
You weren't disrespectful. So I mean,
I felt like I embarrassed myself. That ain't, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, it's cool.
You weren't disrespectful.
What Justine say? Because, you know what I mean? Me and Justine kind of got a love-hate relationship. What she say?
The same thing you just said. She was like, "Oh, Bobby was wild, and do he know that he was that drunk?" Like when we woke up the next morning and we got on that call. Like when we got up and we got on that call the next morning, she was like, "Has Bobby watched it yet?" I was like, "No." She was like, "He gonna be mad at himself when he watches it."
I swear to God. I swear to God, I was watching it and I kept having to cut it off because I'm like, "Oh man, I can't watch this shit. I'm so embarrassed." Like, I kept embarrassing myself. Like it took me like 3 days to get through the whole episode. Like even listening to it, like because I listen to our episodes and shit like that. So even listening to it, I'm like, fuck no, I can't listen to this no more. Let me fast forward through every part where I talked. I was like, God damn, Bobby, you was wild, and I was not answering questions. Like CL was like, what did she say? She asked the question like, why do men blah blah da 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 da? And I'm like, don't women do the same thing? And she was like, we ain't talking about the men right now. We ain't talking about women right now. Why do men do this? And I came right back. I doubled down. Like, don't women do the same thing? I forgot about it and said that shit again. Like, I was wilding. Like, yo, what the fuck, man? Nah, Drunk Bobby. R.I.P. Drunk Bobby. I cussed out Kiki by accident. That's fucked up. I love Kiki.
Who's that?
What?
Tyler just walked out.
What up, Ty?
What's up?
Shout out to Partyville.
Shout out to Partyville for sure.
CL was gas.
They keep dropping episodes. See, I told you. Yo, Andy, I said this shit before we hopped in. Or no, when we was recording. I told him and CL can never be on the same episode again, bro. Like, never.
Shit.
CL was gaslighting the shit out of you, and you was gaslighting the shit out of her. Like, y'all just kept going back and forth. Y'all was both a little tipsy, for real.
See, that's why Drunk Bobby can't make no more appearances. But anyway,
just
enough
not
about
with
Drunk
CL.
Bobby.
Just not with CL.
But yeah, I was playing house. I was playing
Never.
house. All under the covers. With, you know what I mean, with the chicks. I was the daddy. I was
Of course.
It was all types of
You gotta be the daddy.
all types of bumping and grinding and shit. Definitely. Like Hide and Go Get It was, you know what I mean, one of the favorites. Like who didn't play Hide and Go Get It? Like I remember we was living in Evanston and lived on this street. What was it? Kleinview. And it was all types of places to hide in that backyard. And took this girl behind the fence and I didn't finger pop her, but my hand was down her panties and shit like that. Hey man, that shit was fun though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I was a little horny little bastard back in the day. Drunk Bobby is lit.
Bobby is lit.
It seems like people really like Drunk Bobby, so I might have to make him come back one day.
Hey,
yeah. But yeah, like I think You talking about how to go get
Best
it
game in the project.
Best games in the projects.
Say what? Hide and go get it. Hide and go get it.
Hide and go, hide and go get it was
Definitely was the best one. Yes.
Yeah, for sure. That shit was.
Oh shit!
I remember.
I got a story about that shit. So, we was playing hide and go get it one day, and we was at Rockdale School, but the school was closed. It was like summer vacation, and so the boys always look for the girls, and so I was
We can get to that next. Go ahead.
So I found this girl that I didn't want to grind with, so I ran from her, and she chased me, and I jumped over the banister. It was this concrete like wall, but it had a stairway, and the banister was broken. The metal parts of the railing was out, so I jumped over the wall, and the metal part caught my ass cheek, and I got a scar on it went through my boxers and my pants and everything. I got a scar on my right ass cheek from a metal railing because I had ran from this chick.
Shit.
Game was over after that. I'm lucky that's all it got. Like,
it's about to give you a new. You got to get a new asshole.
Almost.
Mine is kind of similar. I don't know if y'all can see it right there on my right here.
Oh, okay. It looked like it was stitches there. Were there stitches?
No. That's the funny part. I don't think I actually ended up getting stitches. I was in our backyard at the first house that I remember growing up in anyway. We was in the backyard playing house, and we was playing like we was getting a divorce, and I ran away and jumped up over our fence. Well, our fence at the top part, usually it's got like the rounded corners with the bar. Mm-hmm. So it had the bar, but the corners weren't rounded. It was still just the crisscross shit.
Yeah.
So I put my hand up there and put all of my weight on it, trying to get to the top of it and split my shit.
Damn.
Like if you see it in person, it's the same exact shape as the little wires at the top. But like I definitely got a couple of them where I was definitely in somebody's house that I respected doing some shit to their daughters that I shouldn't have been doing.
That's what's up.
I knew everyone was going to agree with that wholeheartedly.
Top 5 nasty games.
Well, hold on, Everett had a story. Didn't you have a story, Everett?
Oh yeah.
Real quick, the only thing I ever did was just hump, right? So there was these bushes around where I stayed, and I went to school with these people. There was 4 of us. There was me, Johnny, Siobhan, and Pi. Pi and Johnny are brother and sister, right? Something I never noticed until years later, when we would go in the bushes and hump, Johnny would always hump his sister, and I would hump Siobhan. I never noticed it till years later. It's like, damn, I'll never get the hump on Pi, because this nigga was always humping his sister. And then years later, it made me think, was they doing something at home?
Probably.
Yeah, it was definitely incest leaning, but I was just happy to hump on something. But I wanted some variety back then too. But I never got the hump Pi. It was always her brother humping on her. Sounds very redneckish, but
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, just humping in the bushes. That's it.
You see Bobby's face.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you still talk to these people?
No.
Yeah, that's why I felt so comfortable saying names.
Please find these people So we can
Nah.
interview them on the pod. Like,
I done already
Oh,
said their
real.
names. I'd already said their names.
like that was their real names too. Please tell me you protected the innocent. Please tell me you should say, God
Nope.
damn.
Nope.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was crazy.
So
Their
what was
parents
their
probably
names
don't
again?
even know that. You just exposed them. Their parents
Yeah,
didn't
pretty
even
much.
know
What was
that
their
they was
names
humping
again?
each
Every
other.
you already said
Oh
it.
well.
What was their names again?
It was Siobhan. It was Johnny, and his sister was named Pie. I don't know her real name, but they call her Pie.
Johnny and Pie.
Yeah.
Y'all
Cream pie?
nasty. Y'all nasty.
Cream pie.
Maybe
now, yeah. Shit.
maybe now. I don't know, but
maybe she's a Twinkie. Is
who
she
cares?
A Twinkie or a toaster strudel?
It was 30. It was like 30 years ago. Who gives a
Now
shit? You shouldn't have been humping each other. Like,
I mean, 25.
Yes, when I was 25.
Oh shit! Top 5 nasty games. I think probably number. If it's not one, it's number 2. I would say 7 Minutes of Heaven.
Never got to play that white shit.
Me neither.
Never got to play that.
Yeah, that sound like white people shit. That
I always saw it on TV. I saw it on TV, but never did that.
That sound like some shit you see on Seventh Heaven.
Exactly.
Probably.
Dawson's
but that
Creek.
shit was lit. Because you didn't like with that one.
Party of 5.
So with that one,
nigga Bobby old as hell.
Hey, you like 1 year behind me, bitch. Go through your skincare regimen, ho.
Party of 5.
Wrinkles off your face.
Party of 5.
Niggas watching Sanford and Son when it first aired. You watching MASH on the weekend?
Not MASH though. Oh, I hated that.
I fuck with MASH. Hey, Podfather, go cry in the corner some damn where.
MASH. Oh, that sad ass music.
Go do the down the way.
Right.
Shit.
Maybe
people play that black shit. People play that shit.
All right, maybe
7 Minutes in Heaven?
Nah,
I've never heard of that shit.
Maybe Spin the Bottle. Maybe Spin the Bottle.
Don't be hating on my shows. You a fucking or no, let me shut up. My girl texted me because she heard me down here talking about her white people shows because I always call her, you know what I mean, a low-key white person. She said, don't be hating on my shows. I like Dawson's Creek and Party at 5. So she the type to watch 90210 and start crying over that shit.
Melrose Place.
Truth or Dare, definitely
Truth or
up
Dare,
there.
yeah.
Truth or Dare, definitely.
Yeah. We played Dare or Dare. Spin the Bottle was up there too.
Spin the Bottle.
We played Dare or Dare.
Dare or Dare?
Yeah. Like we didn't do no truth shit. I don't care about no truth shit. Dare or Dare.
Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about the truth. Truth or Dare. Truth. Will you take me in the closet and let me go down your panties real quick?
That was 7 Minutes of Heaven, nigga.
That's the truth.
Tell
me the truth. Will you let me do it to you or not?
Yeah, but black people ain't no time it. Ain't no time it.
7 Minutes of Heaven.
Who times it though? Like, all right, y'all go in there. Here's the stopwatch. Man, get out of here.
1, 2, right? What in no truth?
Right?
Yeah, nobody want to hear the truth.
With no truth.
Truth. Do you like me or not?
Boy,
you gonna let me feel your booty or not? Tell me the truth.
Really, that's all that was. Like, really, like
definitely.
Because even the way, at least when I was younger, even the way we played Spin the Bottle, like I learned 7 Minutes of Heaven when I was older. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that was the game that we was playing. I didn't know it had a time limit either. Like, but we kind of had a mix of Spin the Bottle, Truth or Dare, and 7 Minutes of Heaven all at the same. Like, because we played Dare or Dare, it was always take me in the closet, take me in the room, take me in the basement, and let's do X, Y, Z, whatever. And then when we did Spin the Bottle, whoever spin the bottle, they got to choose what they did with the person that landed on. And it was always some horny kid shit. Like, let's go in the closet. Let's go in the basement. Let's go in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was always some wild shit like that. This nigga's stupid.
Dark skinned shorty with the juicy lips.
Juicy lips.
Shout out to white girls who get good top.
Type shit.
That's a
This nigga
callback.
talking about he had a bottle spinning technique. How the fuck you have a technique? For bottle spinning?
He's a nasty little boy.
What else? Hide and Go Get It, of course.
That's number one, bro. Well, I don't know. To me,
Hide and Go Get It might be number one for real.
Because Hide and Go Get It, you played that as you were younger. Hide and Go Get It led to all the other shit. Well, Hide and Go Get It in the House. Well, House might have led to Hide and Go Get It.
Yeah, it kind of did.
I think House led to Hide and Go Get It. Hide and Go Get It led to all the rest of the shit.
Yeah.
She just coming out the bathroom.
For sure.
Let me
Tell her Uber outside.
I hate y'all.
We know. We know. We know you tired of us. It's Monday again. AKA it's Monday again.
Well, that's not true. We didn't do one last Monday. So
we did.
You right. Yep,
Drunk Bobby.
Drunk Bobby? What about Drunk Bobby?
Drunk Bobby. That's the reason we didn't do it last week.
Yeah. Definitely. That's the reason. Oh, I take full responsibility for that. I was too busy throwing the fuck up. I was too busy throwing my guts up. And that bathroom right there, that fucking toilet, if you see it in the background, right there, my fucking head was all in that goddamn toilet. And shout out to Star because you was too drunk, Bobby. Yes, I definitely was. Like my body was hurting, everything. I was fucked.
He was definitely like so that
they
morning.
called me in the morning.
So Andy, right before we text you back, we was on the phone with this nigga trying to figure out if we was actually gonna do the episode. And that's when we came up with the shit, let me hit Annie and see if we can get the audio. We'd just go ahead and post it all shit. Like we made that plan up right before I text you. Cause that nigga was still drunk when we talked to him at 9:00.
Pretty much. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Look, I woke up still drunk. Like they called me. I was in the bed. Like I barely had my voice. Like I was losing my voice and everything. Like I was fucked up.
It's all good, man. Shit happens.
Well, yeah, I'm apologizing to the fans. Let me take responsibility for that. The reason we didn't have a episode, full on episode last week, that was definitely all my fault. So
shit happens.
It still worked out. It still worked out. We good.
Oh yeah, it definitely did because we got to put the Queens with Attitude podcast on our shit. You know what I mean? Hopefully that help them get some more exposure with our fans too. You know what I mean? Because shout out to them.
Yeah, like a cross promotional thing.
QWA needs to host a horny game. Like I could see them doing that. Man,
I can see that too.
Brandon left us. You know what I mean?
Where'd you go, Pod Daddy? Pod Daddy, where are you?
I'm about to say, are you sad that your Pod Daddy is gone?
Oh, there he is. We hear everything.
He missed you. He missed
I'll be
you.
having to do I'll be having to do maintenance over here.
Oh, okay. We get it.
Oh shit.
I'll be having to do maintenance over here.
You
down with that?
Your Wi-Fi trash? Your little Lenovo?
Your little Lenovo?
No, my Wi-Fi Gucci. I ain't even on my little Lenovo. I'm on my little Samsung.
Ooh.
Nigga.
The big Samsung.
I know, right?
Shots fired! Shots fired! Scotty, we can't
I missed the drop. I missed my drop.
Yeah, man.
So what was the list? The top 5?
Hide and Go Get It. Probably Spin the Bottle. Maybe what was that 7-8 minutes in heaven and shit.
House.
Shit. Doctor. Fucking.
Oh yeah, Doctor was definitely. That was like an offshoot of House though. Cause I was definitely trying to be a gynecologist at like 11, 12 years old.
Wow. Look what you was putting
God damn.
tongues in butts at 12.
No, I haven't I hadn't discovered tongue in the butt yet.
Oh,
I was still doing kid shit at that time.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes too early.
5 minutes.
Too early.
He discovered it 5
shit.
minutes later. 5
Y'all
minutes
niggas
into doctor,
stupid.
he discovered tongue all in your butt. He
Hey.
put his tongue all in her butt. I'm bringing that back, yo.
Nah, we not bringing that back.
Yes, I am.
No, when you see the face she make when you do it, nigga, you'll start doing it too.
Say what?
When you see the face that she make when you do that, you'll start doing it too.
Put my tongue all in her butt.
Yep.
It's
all right. I'm gonna text her. She on my Facebook. I'm gonna text her tonight. But hey, tell that nigga eat your ass.
She gonna cuss your ass
out. You never know. She might be with it. Then you have to down another half a bottle or something to get to it, G.
Damn.
I wouldn't need to down the bottle.
Oh shit. He doing it sober. Goddamn right, you grown man.
Did she ask for it? I do it?
Sober.
Did she ask for it?
I live by very I live by a very strict rule that if it's on a woman, I'll put my mouth on it.
I ain't doing toes.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
I ain't doing toes.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
I ain't graduated to that type of nasty yet.
Look at them eyes. Look at them eyes.
I don't give a fuck. If it's on my wife's body, if it's on my wife's body, I'm putting my mouth on it.
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Well, Justine, a lucky woman.
No comment.
He put his tongue all in her butt.
She don't like feet.
She don't like feet?
I tried that shit when we first got together. You remember we had that conversation about that conversation we had about trying the same shit from old people with new people? Yeah. I just started trying a whole bunch of shit and be like, oh yeah, she gonna like this, man. She almost kicked my motherfucking head off my shoulders.
Rightfully so.
Peter fucking rightfully so, for sure. I definitely
gonna make her cream instantly. Well, she ain't about to find out from me. Fuck that. She gonna have to find somebody else for that shit.
Oh shit!
Hell no, suck toes.
That's the most common fetish though. Feet.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but I'm like the complete opposite. What's the opposite of a fetish? A repulsion? Like
I think so, or just
I have a feet
indifferent.
I don't like my own damn feet, and I don't think I got like ugly feet or nothing like that. But I don't give a fuck if it's
you got nigga feet. Of course, you got ugly feet.
Man, I don't give a fuck if it's Salma Hayek. I don't give a fuck how pretty your feet is. Keep them crusty.
You a motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking lie. Salma Hayek, kick them feet out, nigga. You putting them in your mouth.
I look at them like, what's this?
Oh shit!
Your dinner, nigga. That's what it is.
Dinner.
I'm hungry that night.
Damn.
I'm hungry that night.
Eating 60-year-old feet.
She's 55, and I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit!
And
she's 55 and still bad.
As fuck.
I don't give a fuck if I'm married. Fucking Salma Hayek pull up. You know what I mean? Sorry, wife. I'm gonna have to use a free pass.
I'm sucking that big toe. You sucking that big toe,
fool.
You sucking that big toe.
So I came up with another topic that I would like y'all insight on. It actually came from I believe QWOP when we did QWOP last Sunday. But it was basically they had started talking about divorce. I can't remember which one of them it was. And they brought up divorce, and I had made the comment that no happy relationship ends in divorce.
Right.
Real quick, yes, Annie.
Yes, he does.
I do. Yes.
That's
Yes,
his
she's one of my
crush.
favorites. Yes,
That's his crush.
one of my celebrity
That's-
crushes. Yeah, she bad. The fuck? Of course.
That
Why
is his
not?
boo.
That's his crush.
Ever since Desperado.
So yeah, somebody had brought up divorce or whatever, and it made me think about it kind of made y'all know how my fucking mind works. I always try to find topics out of bullshit. Oh, there we go. It was Annie. Annie brought it up.
Thank you.
So we was where the topic came from was everybody, all of the women from QWOP were like, "Oh, we're so sad to hear it, and you know, we hope you feel better," all that type of stuff. And if that was something that went on like social media, it would have been the same response. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I hope it works out for you," all that type of shit. And the topic that I landed on is people should really stop looking at divorce as a broken home situation, because exactly what I said. For one, relationships don't last forever.
Right. Shit changes.
Partnerships might last forever. Mutual respect could last forever. A relationship is not going to last forever. If you're only in it for the relationship aspect, that's not going to last forever. On top of that, as I said before, no happy relationship ever ended in divorce. Like, nobody's happy in a marriage and be like, "Oh, honey, I think we should get a divorce." I know you said it was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are enjoying it. It was just the rest of the women. All of them did not come with the same "good job, girl." Like, I think inherently it might be I think it could be women shit. Like, when a man says he's getting divorced, not one man is going to be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that." No man is going to say that. He's going to be like, "Oh, what happened? Why you getting divorced?" "Oh, okay. Well,
Hey,
I'm single. You single. Let's keep it moving, nigga."
Well, welcome back to the streets.
Yeah, like that's really
missed you.
Welcome back to the sidewalk, nigga. What's up?
We missed you.
Get off the stoop. But that's really a woman's natural reaction when they hear about a divorce.
Well, yeah.
Like, "Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that it would never, like, I never thought you guys would get divorced," and all that. Like, that's women shit. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not
right, because what
shit.
you say ain't no waiting to excel for men.
That's a fact.
There's not. No, we're different. That's just all it is. We're different. I mean, marriage is usually a goal for women, and for men, it's just something you might do. And it's men who have to make the purchase. So imagine you have to take the shit back after buying it.
And, in the long run, it doesn't benefit men at all. For real. Like it.
No.
Name three ways marriage benefits a man.
This is what I'm saying. Imagine you have to purchase the merchandise and then you have to pay to take it back.
Right.
There it is. You
gotta pay to get it out the store and pay to take it back.
Yeah. You gotta pay a restock fee.
Yeah, because just as much as you going back to the streets, she's going back to the streets too.
Yeah, and you financing it. You financing her street return.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Sending her back with more than she left the streets with.
There you go. There you go. See, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay one way or the other, front end or the back end, and in the middle too. You're gonna pay.
So you say they shouldn't call divorce a broken home. Why do you feel that way, Brandon?
Because my idea of a broken home is a home that is for me, for something to be broke, somebody has to break it. So that could be. It's too many. It's too many layers that goes along with the word broken because anybody can break something. It could be an outside force. It could be an inside force. As much as people like to, not put divorce on their kids, it could be your fucking kids. It could be your parents. It could be your girlfriends. It could be your homies. Like it could literally be anything. So the word broken home, especially when you start talking about in the scope of society and all that shit. See, we gonna tackle that. We gonna tackle that in a minute, Annie. Well, I'm gonna let Everett tackle that in a minute because I know Everett got some shit.
What?
With a broken home, especially, like we put that on kids. Like there are kids now in their 20s and 30s that still think it's their fault that their parents got divorced or they're the leading cause, or if they would have did something better, or if they would have did something different. And a lot of people don't take the time to let their kids know, like, hey, I just don't fuck with your mama no more. Or hey, I just don't fuck with your daddy no more. Like we kind of grew apart from each other or whatever the case may be. But there are a lot of kids that's dealing with this trauma of the quote unquote broken home because we put it on them. Like every time you start talking about it, it's like, oh, you're from a broken home. Like, no, like my mom and my daddy why does it have to be broken because my mom and daddy didn't get along? It's not broken, it's just not together anymore.
People drift apart. That shit happens. That's just a part of everyday life. Everyday life will bring you apart. That does not mean it's a broken home. You know what I mean? That just means y'all just didn't work out. For real.
Yeah, but people don't classify it as that though. People classify every divorce as a broken home.
Well, because technically it is. Divorce. Technically it is.
Okay, so you define a broken home for me then, because
would you agree that a family up under one roof is together?
Yes.
And what happens when a split occurs?
Then it's a split family or it's an apart family. It doesn't have to be a broken family. The word broken, the connotation of the word broken is harsh. Is because when something is broke, it's hard to put back together. It's hard to get that dynamic back.
If y'all broke up, it's a broken home.
What happened to split or not together?
Broken. It's just a nicer way of saying it. It's okay, but I it's like a way of saying fat versus BBW.
Oh shit. The definition of broken home, noun, a family in which the parents are divorced or separated.
Thank you. Is that not what I just said? It's just a nicer way of saying it. It's yeah. I mean,
I believe you.
We like to.
I
we like
the people at home.
I believe you.
I was calling the people at home.
Yeah. I don't think they're lying. They think you lying, but it's just a nicer way of saying it. Now, it's different if it's like abusive or whatever other term you want to use, but it's still going to be a broken home. If the shit was together before and it's not together no more or anymore, it's broken and it's okay. But we like to make it sound good, like, well, it's fractured or it's a split. Or
and I don't even think
it's come undone.
A lot of it. So I don't think a lot of it is the actual word broken or trying to say it in a nice way or anything like that. I think my problem with it is the connotation behind being from a broken home. The connotation that we put on people from being from a broken home. Like we don't put a positive connotation on kids of divorcees. We don't put like the positive shit that we put on it is, oh, you got 2 Christmases. Oh, you got 2 birthdays. But from a
Positive for who,
whole
the
like
kid?
yeah, like that's the only positive we put on a quote unquote broken home is that you get two Christmases or you get two birthdays or whatever the case may be. But in the long run, we don't make it a positive thing. Like divorce is positive. Like divorce is a good thing.
Okay.
No good relationship ends in divorce. Like divorce is a good thing. And we don't look at divorce as a good thing already. Therefore, when you go to the broken home aspect of it, you just get even more negative connotations on the back end of that.
But just because you don't like the connotation doesn't make it any less true.
No, I don't think it's not true at all.
I mean, it's okay if you come from some broken shit. You just come from some broken shit.
Brandon, I think your whole point for the topic was we should stop calling divorces a broken home, right? So, what would you change it to?
That's a good question. What would be your suggestion?
The connotation. So, I would actually change my topic instead of stop saying broken home. Change the connotation behind what a broken home is. Because I think that's what the problem is. I don't think it's the actual words broken home. I think it's connotation behind what a broken home means and how we treat people that have come from a broken home and the way that they treat themselves coming from a broken home.
I don't think you're going to be able to change that.
There's a lot of shit we ain't going to be able to change.
Or
this is just a conversation.
Make you feel better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is just conversation.
Yeah, just hey, sometimes you just come from some broken shit. And
yeah.
It don't have to be like a I think there's a difference between a broken home versus people want to make it sound like you was getting your ass whooped and deprived of food and just not being taken care of, but ultimately the family structure as you knew it came apart, undone.
I feel you because like me, when I hear broken home, I immediately associate that with a home where the children or even the parents were abused or abusive. I immediately associate that with abusive.
And that's where my point derives from. The connotation behind the phrase broken home is so negative, and it shouldn't be because it's just because somebody got divorced. Like it didn't have to be, somebody getting beat on or somebody getting deprived or somebody getting, not loved or something like that. But just like y'all said, when you think of the word broken home, you automatically think of negative shit. You don't think of anything positive when you hear the word broken home.
Yeah, I immediately think abuse, some type of abuse.
Right.
Usually physical or verbal.
And that's kind of where as I said, I would change the topic instead of the word. I would rather it, we change the connotation versus not saying the word broken home. Just change how people look at it. Back to my, bigger point, divorce isn't a bad thing. It's only a bad thing for people that believe that marriage is sacred and, when you start getting into religion and all of that type of shit, those are the people that think divorce is a bad thing, is that you're supposed to just work through anything through the eyes of God and whatever they believe. Mm-hmm. But in the real world, divorce is not bad. It means that either me and you can't get along, or we don't love each other anymore, or we don't love each other the way we loved each other before, and this isn't working. There's no respect, there's no love, there's something missing in this relationship where we can't be together no more.
I agree.
So let's end it.
Yep.
That is not a bad thing. That's both of us realizing that we're not good together and making a decision to, okay, now let's lead our lives. We don't have to be together to lead our lives. We can still be good parents. We can still be good to each other. We can still be good co-parents. We can still be friends. But this relationship aspect is not going to work. And there's nothing wrong.
We could be good, just not together.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody isn't good together. Some people work a lot better apart.
Right.
You
Yeah.
echoing. You might need to put your headphones back in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think that might be the biggest. I think that might be my biggest thing. Is it just needs to the conversation just needs to change. So if we want to pick up on a couple of the previous episodes, what is the solution?
I think that's what the solution to the word, the connotation.
The connotation. What would be the solution to changing the connotation of that?
I'm not sure of it. I think the only thing that comes to mind is communication. But how do you do that on like a global or a cultural scale? Like to get people to change the connotation of it.
Over generations, the same way we developed the negative connotation of it. It has to become.
It's going to take a whole lot of time.
My question is: it even
accepted practice?
Is it even worth it?
I personally think so, just because of the trauma that it instills in children of divorced parents. The trauma that it instills in them, like that's trauma that can be avoided. The same way that we don't beat our kids the way our parents got beat, or the same way that we got rid of the school strikes. Like they used to have paddles and shit. Like our grandparents used to get paddles and shit. So
they need to bring that back.
They did away with a lot of stuff that caused trauma. We're not getting they got rid of a lot of physical trauma in society, and look how long it took. We're the first generation that didn't get paddles in school. Like our parents got paddled, their parents got paddled, so on and so forth. This is the first generation that didn't get paddles in school. So it's going to take a while and it's going to take work, but we did away with physical trauma and we're not doing away with emotional trauma. Like we're all like this whole world is supposed to be so big on mental health right now, but we won't do away with emotional trauma that, that we know what's happening.
That's why I say that's where communication comes in. This is going to have to be a conversation, a big conversation. This just ain't,
it's so many moving parts to it because
exactly
it's almost out of your control. Like I said, I think marriage is the best way to rear children. That's my belief. Or at best, marriage. At worst, where both parties is up under the same roof in a relationship. For this to happen, I mean, you would think it would happen because statistically, you're more likely to get divorced than you are to stay married till death. Sorry, it's just the way it is. So eventually,
monogamy ain't natural.
Eventually, we're going to move to that point where it's like it's no big deal. I go see my dad on these days. I'm with my mom these days. It's already happening. I mean, most of us are a product of a quote unquote broken home, divorced, or what the fuck ever. But I mean, I don't know if it's worth changing. I mean, it's almost out of your control if your parents divorce. That's not
gonna happen, Mufaro.
So let me respond to Mufaro real quick. So I don't know if y'all seen maybe this had to be like 5, maybe 6 years ago. There was this whole campaign around divorce selfies. Like people would go get divorced and they would take a selfie when they signed their divorce papers. And they'd be smiling and all that type of stuff. And social media went crazy because divorce has such a negative connotation on it. Just like he said, higher percentage happen because of something negative. There was a whole campaign around people realizing the different reasons, as Mufar was saying. It could be any, just like we said before. Like it could be we don't get along. It could be, I've fallen out of love with you, or the respect factor isn't there, the partnership isn't there. Like it could be anything to where somebody would get a divorce in that, or it could be just something as simple as we grew apart. Like what a lot of people don't realize about marriage is you have to make a concentrated everyday effort to love that person and to fall in love with that person every day. Who I was at 19 or shit, at 25 when I got married is not the person that I am at 30, 34 right now. So my wife had to find a way to love the person that I am now. And along the way, like she's had to fall in love with 4 or 5 different versions of me, and vice versa. I've had to fall in love with 4 or 5 different versions of her. That's not an easy thing to do, and it's not just so commonplace to where people can just do that at the drop of a hat. And when you start growing in different directions, everybody don't want to put that work in. It would have been easy for us to go, 2-3 years down the line and be like, all right, we are on different sides of the world right now. You not feeling where I'm coming from. I'm not feeling where you coming from. Let's just end this shit. You can go your way. I can go my way. And we can still be good parents. That shit don't it's easy to do that shit. Putting the work in is the hard part. But those other reasons are valid reasons to get divorced if you don't want to put the work in no more. So when this whole divorce selfie thing came up, social media went fucking crazy, asking people, how could you be so happy? That's a divorce. Because of the negative connotation attached to divorce, everybody was going crazy. And all of the people that were taking the selfies was like, we just weren't compatible anymore. Like, we still like each other. We're still going to be friends. We're still going to do X, Y, and Z, but it's not working. Whatever it is, it's not working, so we got a divorce. And
I think whatever reason you come up with, it's still going to be looked at as negative. No matter what you do, no matter how you look at it, how you present it, divorce is always going to be looked at as negative. Because
for sure,
especially with Christianity and all that, the divorce is kind of seen like a sin against God. So it's like how do you make this oath before God and then you break it? It's going to be seen as a sin. So no matter what you do, no matter what the reason, no matter how trivial, no matter how positive the reason could have been, it's always going to be looked at as negative.
Always.
Yeah, but
divorce.
But
period.
That's when you subscribe to
if we doing
that
fuck
type
you
of thinking.
If I can't get no more pussy, fuck you.
Okay, Jada.
When you
if I can't get more pussy, fuck you.
Right. I think the institution of American marriage is rooted in Christianity. The problem with that is America isn't rooted in Christianity anymore.
Anymore? Was it ever?
When we first started, everything was rooted in Christianity. Mm-hmm. The way that the Bill of Rights was written, the Constitution, everything was
that's how they wanted you to believe it, or so that's how they presented it. If they could say that shit all day, were they acting like it? Hell no. Nah. You could say it was rooted in Christianity. They say that shit. So they do that in courts now. Talking about in God we trust, but don't do nothing according to the Bible. You remember
I didn't say that they weren't hypocrites. They are blatant hypocrites, and we all realize that they're blatant hypocrites. What I'm saying is I'm going off the appearance. I'm not going off of facts. I'm going off of what they put out there.
You saying they were rooted in Christianity. What I'm saying is that they say they're rooted in Christianity. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
It's a blatant contradiction. It's not what you're saying. The whole makeup of society is a blatant contradiction.
Yeah.
The entire makeup of society is a blatant contradiction because of what you just said. They say that they're rooted in Christianity, and it's very rarely rooted in Christianity or by the ways of the Bible. What I'm saying is the institution of marriage is a very, or I'm sorry, the Western idea of marriage is a very Christianity-based thing. Regardless if you think it's contradictory or not, it's a very Westernized Christianity-based thing. When other cultures get married, it's not always between their gods. It's not always before their gods. Like it in some cultures, they do it as what the fuck is that?
That's Everett.
E, what are you doing?
Nothing.
His toy.
You found
My toy.
His vibrating cock ring went off.
Whoa. Super pause, sir.
He had to clean it after Shorty left.
Super pause.
Because I said vibrating cock ring.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Cock
so in other cultures, they'll go as far as they'll do it for status, they'll do it for land, they'll do it for like some cultures just like not necessarily well fuck it.
It's a business move.
Look at
it's a business move. They'll sell off their fucking kids.
Yeah.
They'll sell off their fucking kids for a cow or a goat or
that's the whole thing about arranged marriages. Like over in the East, like in India and all that. Yeah, they make arranged marriages. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like our country, our westernized idea of marriage is very singular to America. There's not too many other people that get married the way that we get married.
No, we actually get married for love. We actually do it for love, which is stupid.
Like they don't involve the government. They don't involve all of their friends and family. They don't involve friends that they ain't seen in 15, 20 years. Like there's not some big, huge party to do it. It's like, hey, you know.
You frozen.
Podfather. Your pod daddy left again, Everett.
I come back, pod daddy.
Your Wi-Fi trash.
He like
he about to leave. He about to lag out. Watch.
Yeah.
He back.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me? My bad.
Yeah. Did you hear us talking about your Wi-Fi?
No, it wasn't even. Well, actually, it was my Wi-Fi, but I'm using the Wi-Fi from my other phone because everybody at the house.
Okay.
So
You
my kids is out of school today, so everybody on the fucking Wi-Fi right now. So I had to use my hotspot, and motherfucker called my phone.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, put your shit on airplane mode.
I can't. I'm using the fucking. No, they called the spare phone. I'm using the hotspot from my spare phone, and somebody called the spare phone.
Okay. So when they called that phone, they shut off the Wi. I get it. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, this westernized version of marriage is very singular to us, and we're really one of the only cultures that observe it this way, and it just kind of fucks up everything.
Yeah. Look, this is the way it is.
Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
All right. Look. All right, Bob. Look, this is the way I'm looking at it. And look, it's either a business move that elite people do to keep families intact, to keep fortunes intact, to ensure the prosperity of their future lineage and generations, right?
Uh-huh.
Or it's something that poor people do because they can't make it alone. They have to put their little resources together to make it.
Their little resources.
I mean that like it's a I need your credit. I can't make it without you. So let's just link up and build a empire. It's like it's something you do if you really poor, or something you do if you want to stay rich. Now this motherfucker's in the middle.
Agree with you.
You know what I mean?
Because ain't that where the term "too broke to break up" comes from?
Exactly.
Like poor people.
Yeah, I've been there.
Let's put I think everybody has. Like we've all been through that. But it's like, let's put I'm fucked up, you fucked up. Let's put our resources together and try to grow this shit, you know what I mean? So we can, not be so poor, like, and like maybe try to build ourselves up out of this poverty. It rarely ever happens, but I think that's the idea behind it. And I think everybody who goes into it that way really certainly believes that they can. And then like when it doesn't happen that way, that's when divorce happens and shit. That's when you say, well, when the money start getting funny, the pussy start drying up. That's when people start that's when money starts becoming a problem in marriages and shit like that. It's a whole like cycle. It's a whole cycle you can see going, and it happens over and over again. When this one fucks up, let's try with the next person and then start it over again. Like,
yeah, it's almost a cycle. After seeing it so many times, you know what's about to happen. Like,
yeah, it's a movie we've all seen before.
Yeah, and it's just human nature. It's human nature. It's once you start paying attention to that, you'll know why certain shit is happening. It ain't I can't believe it, motherfucker. What do you think?
You see this shit every day. Like it shouldn't shock you anymore.
Exactly.
It's common shit in society now.
Yeah, so, but people are going to keep doing it because we really need this shit to go on so society can keep going on. So you need people to keep doing this shit that's really not good
or beneficial to anybody.
Yeah. So, but you need people to do it. So,
for real.
But I'm not sure. But marriage, you either do it if you really poor or if you really rich. Motherfuckers in the middle.
Marriage itself is a fucking like a booming business. You know how much a fucking wedding costs?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Not even the wedding, the shit you got to do before that, get marriage licenses and do all type of other paper. That shit costs money. Like it's a business. It's one of the biggest businesses around.
Yeah, I mean, people need you to keep making these moves and fucking up your life so they can get paid. I mean, seriously, if a divorce attorney, if you make wedding dresses, I need you to keep making these lifelong commitments that are not going to work out so that I can keep getting paid.
Yeah, that's be like Ric Flair and do that shit like 6-7 times. So
they love him. Right.
Oh yeah, he was like they favorite.
I'm sure it's
for real.
I mean, as soon as they see you coming, here's a mark. How you do that shit more than once? I don't understand.
I wonder if Ric Flair used any of the same places twice to get married. He took one of his new wives to the same place he took his ex-wife to get married.
I could see that.
That's a wild nigga. That's a wild nigga.
That would be wild.
I can see that. I mean,
that's a wild nigga.
You remember those little cards? Like after so many, you buy so many sandwiches, you get the next one for free.
The punch card.
That was Ric Flair.
He probably got a free marriage card.
Oh shit! Get married twice, get one free.
Yeah. Nobody takes that God commitment seriously no more. That's just. Like I said, going in front of God and say, "Hey, I'm serious this time." Okay, I'm serious this time.
Hey, all right, God, here I am again. Holla at your boy.
Hey, you know what it is. I'm back again. Till death do us part. Blah blah blah. or until I ain't happy no more. Blah blah blah. But,
right. Or
So
she
the price
cheat on
is
me,
right up,
or
blah
he
blah
cheat on
blah.
yeah, so the money get funny. Blah blah blah.
me. Right. Type shit. All right, we almost to the end. You want to trigger some motherfuckers?
Let's
Actually,
do it.
let's trigger some women. We ain't even gonna say motherfuckers. Let's trigger some women.
We would never do that.
Yeah, whatever. So it's
Trigger some
another. It's one of them fucking podcasts that I listen to. Like at this point, I think
One of
like
them
the only
fucking
thing I
podcasts.
do
That's so
at
disrespectful.
this point, all I fucking do is listen to podcasts. So
Look at him.
like,
You want to hear motherfuckers talk all day. Ooh, he's sophisticated.
bro. That should be helping me, especially in the middle of the night. I can't call nobody. I can't text nobody. I just be at work by my fucking self. Like
I get it. I'm just
I'll be having
shit.
to find shit. But it's one of them damn podcasts I listen to, and they have like anywhere from 6 to 10 motherfuckers, like damn near every episode, mix of men and women. And they were talking about, and it's kind of funny that it actually kind of plays off of this marriage shit we was just talking about. They were talking about the idea of what a woman brings to the table and all of the shit that men, like the same shit that Everett always say. Like women are, men are expected to be. So it kind of, goes on with that. And where I got from it was, I think that it's more important for women to hold the title of wife instead of working to become one. And what I mean by that is when you meet those type of women where they always say, "Oh, that's wifey level stuff. That's wife level stuff. You ain't got to that yet. You got to unlock the wife level stuff. But as a man, you want me to marry you. Why do you want me to marry you? Oh, because you see husband qualities in me, right? That's why you want me to marry you, because you see husband qualities in me. You know why you see husband qualities in me is because that's who I am as a man. This is what I provide as a man. So you see a husband in me. You see a husband in me. So why the fuck do women feel like they only have to do girlfriend shit until you put a ring on their fucking finger, and then we can do what? Well, I don't see you as a fucking wife. If I don't see you as a wife before I put a ring on your finger, why the fuck would I make you my wife?
Yeah, bum ass bitch. No, I'm playing.
Well, because after you put the ring on their finger, they're magically going to start being the perfect person.
Magically.
I don't even want to try to believe that. I don't want to think about considering believing that shit. Marriage don't change shit. That ring and that party and that paperwork don't change a motherfucking thing. It ain't nothing but continuation of your dating and all that, for real. Like whatever you've been going through before you got married, it's gonna be the same shit once you get the ring on the finger.
Look,
so if they ain't been showing wifely qualities or they ain't been showing husband qualities before they were getting married, what you think gonna happen when you finally put the ring on the finger?
Nah, we ain't talking about us right now. We ain't talking about this. We ain't talking about us. We talking about them. We triggering them.
Okay, so we triggering them. Okay, so what you think they gonna do now that they comfortable? And now, now if you break up with them, you owe them. If they weren't showing it then, they're definitely not going to show it after the wedding. It's not going to happen.
It's an insurance policy backed by you to ensure that, let's just say they want to dip out, or you want to leave them for a better quality product that they can get paid on the way out. It's an insurance policy.
Yeah. So why do you think it works like that? Why do you think women? Why do you think it's more important for them to hold the title of wife? Why is wife such an important title to women?
You know how they say, "Make me an honest woman."
Yeah.
It's because the way it looks is they're not an honest, and they're not. It makes it seem like they're not honest women
Line
unless
asses.
Shit.
unless they belong to you. Like unless they have an owner, it's like a stray dog. Like you see them dogs, like it's a difference between at least it looks like. I'm not trying to call women dogs, but you see a dog with no leash and no owner contact information on there, and then you got the dog that has one. It looks different. Also, I mean,
Chip dog.
it's a status thing. It's a status. It's a class and a
that's what
title
my
thing.
answer is
It's
gonna be.
they get
Status.
together and be like, "Ooh, look at this ring. Look at the rock. This is how much he loves me." Blah
Look
blah
up like he
blah.
bought for me.
It's a trophy.
Look
It's
at how
like
much he spent
you
on
win.
me.
You win. It's like you have something that most women ain't gonna get. Sorry, and that means everything to them. I mean, it's easy to get a dude to fuck you and buy you some McDonald's. Cool, but to have a man say,
Bounce to McDonald's.
Look, it says to other women, look, I found a man who wants to put up with my bullshit every day for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Because women, they know they hard to deal with. They know that they are irritating. So to find a man who wants to put up with all of that every day and supply you with resources, that says a lot. It's like, look what I found. This nigga gonna take care of me. I have the ultimate. I don't want to say it like that, but I found an investor. I found someone willing to purchase me at full price.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Bobby. What you think?
Yeah, it's definitely because of a status standpoint. It screams look at me, I've done what you can't, I'm doing better than you, this man wants me. I mean, what else would it be for? I mean,
it's security. It's security. Why you think they want it so much? You got 45-year-old women still out here talking about where my husband, ma'am. 50-year-old women still want to get married.
And for what? Yeah, at this point, just hang it up.
Like it don't make sense, and you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that. Just hang it up. They ain't about to hear that. No. Where's the soulmate and all that? Is it a possibility? It's a possibility, but a low probability. You know, and if you live your life on possibilities versus probabilities, you're gonna have a hard life.
Yeah,
you go hurt. You go hurt. It's just, but I wish everybody the best, but I mean, I go by numbers, facts. Yeah, not by feelings and should and hope and love. No, I don't do that.
Love ain't in his vocabulary. He don't love none of these hoes. Bum ass bitch. No, I'm playing. I
want to understand you more than love you. Because then I won't be disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Do you have low expectations of women, Everett?
Low expectations? No, not at all.
I'm just trying to trigger some shit.
Not at all.
Just expect what the truth is. If you expect the truth, you can never get hurt.
If you don't raise your expectations, you can never be disappointed.
Exactly.
I would never expect something out of you that I know you're not capable of bringing.
Ooh. And what aren't they capable of bringing, Everett?
God damn, I wish we had our drop.
That's subjective. Whatever you think that you're going to get, or whatever your expectations are, but I just know. You know what? I'm not gonna trigger people like that, but
Pussy.
no, I think I am. They
Thank you.
they can't love us in the way that we love them. That's just it. I mean,
That's triggering, bro. That's facts. That's mild as fuck. That's facts.
no, I mean they can't love us the way that we love them. I mean, I would say men are the real romantics, and
Everett, you know what I
women
mean?
just
Didn't you say this before about, you know what I mean, about your parents, about how you had no doubt in your mind that your dad
would die for my
jump,
mother,
yeah,
but
would
my
jump in
mom,
front. Yeah,
mm-mm.
yeah. That's a fact. And they're not, you know what I mean, they're not expected to do anything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, that's just one example, but yeah, that's one of the ways like they can't be expected to love us the way we love them.
So it's different, and it's going to sound like, but are you saying women can't love men? Of course you can, but
Yeah,
in the
we didn't
ways
say
that
that.
a man wants to, that's not going to happen. So once you know that, it makes everything a little bit clearer. But no, I don't have low expectations for women at all. I love all y'all.
Yeah, all right.
To a certain extent.
I love all y'all queens.
Until it's time to marry y'all. He love your daughter.
That's funny.
All right, say
I was
words.
trying to look. I was
Words.
there.
Words. No dead air. This looks
No, I'm
bad
here.
on YouTube.
Right.
I was actually trying to
Pussy dryer upper. They leaving.
It's a
No,
PDU.
I was actually scrolling through my call list. I was gonna try to get a woman's opinion. I was gonna try to get a woman's opinion on
Why?
because this is one of those things. Because I don't talk to bum ass bitches. That's one. But really, I just wanted to get a woman's perspective on this topic, really, because I think a lot of, at least the women that I speak to, would give an honest answer. Like, I don't fully understand why it's more important for women to hold that title of wife, because everybody, like, you hear so many women talk about, I want a husband, I want a husband, I want a husband. But when you ask them, what are you doing to work to become a wife? Because women ask for a husband, but don't understand that for a man to even propose to you, you have to have wife quality. No man is proposing to a girlfriend. People aren't proposing to a sneaky link. Like, if a man is going to propose to you, he's going to propose to you as his wife already. He already looks at you as his wife. So I would like to know what a woman's perspective would be on why women won't work to become a wife, but expect to become one.
More important for women to hold the title of wife instead of working to become one, because title equals status.
Yeah. But that's the status of wife doesn't even mean what it once meant, though.
Oh yeah,
that's
definitely
the problem that I be having. Like, the title of a wife, it doesn't even hold weight like it used to. Like, and I think that's more of, that's more of my problem, is that it doesn't hold weight anymore. Like, y'all aren't marrying farmers and sharecroppers, and like the people, the title wife is so overused now. I put it on next. It's probably my hair. I put it on next for making that damn song Wifey. When they made that song Wifey, I think they fucked up everything. Yeah. Like, I think that fucked up everything. I think that fucked up the way people look at the title of wife. Is this nigga. I think I think that's what brought the value of the title wife. Obviously, that's not it. But I think that's what brought the value of the title wife down, because being a wife isn't a status thing anymore. Like, we started treating side chicks like wives. We started treating, and some of that onus can be put on us, but we started treating side chicks like wives. We started treating the sneaky links like wives. Like, to be a wife used to be a status symbol. Like, now it's just another word. Like, it doesn't hold as much weight anymore. Because I can treat anybody like a wife now. We started treating all women like wives, so the status, that's why it's so confusing for me. That's why it's so confusing. Like, because you can get cheated on just like you a girlfriend. You can get cheated on just like you a sneaky link. You being a wife doesn't mean that you're not going to get cheated on. The status of wife does not mean what it meant 50 years ago.
Yes, but you get to leave with resources, bruh. It's about resources.
Well, I was rebutting what Bobby said. Bobby said the title of wife equals status. I was rebutting that.
Yeah, title equals status.
Yes. Also, it means I've been purchased. That's what it means. It means I've been purchased instead of, like, you know how you use certain pieces of equipment. There's software, there's the free version, and there's the purchase version. The purchase version is supposed to be better, but it can still get a virus. You see what I mean?
That's fact. That's fact.
All right.
Are you talking about STDs?
No, but if you want to make that analogy, I'm just saying they can all get corrupted. The file could get corrupted. It's you're susceptible to all kind of bullshit, shutdowns, viruses. If you don't keep this shit updated, it won't work right. But I think you get what I'm saying. But women are about security. Sure. I mean, why you think a lot of times if you get a divorce, your ass gonna lose that house, even though, and you still got to pay for it
because we're looked at as resources.
Yeah. That's what you are. The sooner you understand that, I mean, it just be amazing me how men go into marriage thinking about love. Women go into it with a business plan. If you get married, you are a woman's retirement plan. You're her retirement plan. Okay.
Spoken by the Sim Genie.
I'm just saying. You
ain't never had a friend like me.
You are a woman's retirement plan if you marry her.
Retirement plan.
You're her retirement plan. And if you don't hold up that end of the argument, all y'all
pointing at everybody out in YouTube land.
Everybody. Now there's some dude go come in here, Everett, but it's about love. Just love them. If you just love them, everything will be okay. No. Shit happens, and rarely do women pay alimony, and women don't like taking L's. Okay.
No.
And the system is set up so that they don't.
Right. You can't convince a woman to take an L. We just supposed to take it and keep moving because you know we're men. So.
Yeah, take this dive for me real quick. You're right.
Right. Yeah. I mean, think about it, Titanic. Y'all seen Titanic? What if dude would have hopped his ass on that thing and let her drown?
It wouldn't have been a movie.
Thank you.
It would have been called something different.
It wouldn't have been a widely celebrated movie.
Thank you. Even though they supposed to have loved each other, right?
Yeah.
All right,
enough room for both of them.
Yeah. What if it been him holding on to her like, damn, baby, I don't want you to die, and then she just let go?
I mean,
you think it still would have been a beautiful story?
No.
Yes, it would have been a beautiful story. Would have been celebrated? Hell no.
Exactly.
It would have been a tragic ending.
Women don't
story with a tragic ending.
Women don't love us the way that we love them, and it's okay. She loved him, but she wasn't about to do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Chris Rock said it. The only things that get unconditional love are women, children, and animals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, They still hate Michael Vick.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna never be forgiven.
They still hate Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a fight and he won, but he's still wrong.
They love Ray Lewis though. He actually killed him.
Allegedly.
Who did he kill?
I think it was a car accident or something. He ran over somebody.
Was it a man or a woman? Is what Everett's point is.
It was a man. No. It was a man.
So nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. At all.
You kill men all day. All right. Go cut a woman's titty off. Go cut a titty off a woman and see what happens.
Of course.
Right.
Of
Tag
course.
lines and closing. Oh, it's time for us to go, Brandon.
Yeah, it's time for us to go. I still got
your pod daddy said, get up out of here.
We gotta go.
Figure out this car shit. Yeah, I still got to figure out this car shit. And Elijah got practice tonight. So
yeah. All right. I got to pick up
the
the Twins in a minute anyway.
Oh, see.
Well, no. I'll take that back in about a couple hours.
Well, yeah, I like this shit. I think we can. We just got to figure out how to get our drops on here.
There's a way. We'll figure it out. There's a way.
Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. I am missing the drop. I did miss the drop.
Stream Deck.
Stream Deck.
Never heard of it.
Oh, okay. It's
we
another.
Talk about that off mic.
Yeah. We can talk about that. We ain't doing pre-pro on our podcast.
We're not gonna talk about, and we're not gonna talk about somebody else's software as we're using the software that we're using right now.
Right.
So, yeah.
What difference does it make? We don't own this. Where's that? We don't own that shit right there. That ain't our shit. We just using it. we don't own this fucking Stream Duck. This duck up here.
Yo, so
this nigga's retarded, man. Yeah, so good pod. We get the fuck out of here.
Conversation be normal and shit.
Conversations be normal and shit. Nobody be wanting.
We be fucking with y'all convos and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Self-improvement and shit.
Now go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
Y'all niggas are stupid, man. I swear to God. United, we bargain. Divided, we settle. Education is elevation. No one wants what no one wants. When the facts change, I reserve the right to change my mind. And as always, every conversation that's normal is not a normal conversation.
Yeah, facts change. I'll be changing my mind and shit.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Why do y'all niggas talk? Like, what do you mean?
I'll read Mufaro's comment. My bad.
Man, self-improvement.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll go.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Anime and video games is life, as y'all see. I've been playing the whole fucking time. Shout out to my kings and queens out there. Keep being excellent because y'all already are. And there's no comfort in your growth zone. There's no growth in your comfort zone. Keep it pushing.
Yo, self-improvement is the key. Self-improvement is the key. Those that say you can't or you won't are just afraid of the fact that you will. And if you want to, wipe front to back. You know what I mean?
If you want to.
I would advise it.
Hey, it's your ass. It's your ass.
All right, yo.
I hate this nigga. So yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Mufaro, Queens Attitude Podcast, doing the comments. We fuck with y'all, of course. Annie, CL, Nikki, Mo,
for sure.
Kiki, fuck
Annie.
with y'all.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay, Annie?
But yeah, we can get the fuck out of here. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good week. Y'all have a good hump day. Hump something if you can. I do not have our closing music, of course. And of course, if you look down low under, let me turn this shit off real quick. Hold on. No, not that one. Don't turn that one off. I need that one. So if y'all look up under my name right here where it's scrolling. Our merch is available on Etsy. Search Normal Convos merch without the spaces. Pick up some merch. All done by hand, all done on demand. Get your shit together because we gonna be moving. We trying to grow this shit. Of course, this is our first official YouTube video, so get your merch while it's still affordable.
Yeah,
once
get us
we
while
blow
we
up,
cheap.
Yeah, once we blow up,
We
niggas ain't
charging
getting shirts for
$75 for
$25 no more.
t-shirts.
Niggas ain't
Right.
getting shirts for $25 no more. So
Right.
when we blow up, y'all might be shit out of luck if y'all don't get it now. So
Right.
get y'all shit together. We
Yeah.
fuck with y'all. And we will catch y'all next week. So signing off, of course, Brandon, the Podfather. We'll fucking holler at y'all
It's Bobby.
for Normal Convos podcast,
Everett.
for Normal Convos merch, for our Patreon, patreon.com/Normal Convos pod.
Just hit the link tree.
We gonna have to put that down there
for
too.
Sure. It won't be clickable though.
Oh,
We can put the Patreon up there, but it won't be clickable. So
They can still type it in as they scroll, as they looking at it scroll.
Yeah,
people don't like typing.
Yeah, no. They like clicking links.
Okay, I get
but yeah,
you.
we'll fuck with y'all. Y'all have a good weekend.
Peace.